On pages 19 and 20 of our Unit 4 notes, we're looking at using function notation with equations or function rules. Sometimes we use the equation to evaluate the function given x. That's page 19. We're given x and we need to find the output. Sometimes we are given the output, that's page 20, and we're asked to solve for the input, to solve for x. On the left page, each of these is a situation where we're given the input. We know this because we have a value inside the parentheses, and we're asked what the output is of that function given the input inside the parentheses. So here we're asked what is a of 5? What is the output of the function a when the input is 5? That's just like we did here in this example. A of 0 is equal to 0 squared, plugging 0 in for x, plus 3. So a of 0 equals 3. A of 5, we plug in 5 for x, and we see what the output is. 5 squared is 25, plus 3 is 28. So a of 5 is equal to 28. Given an input of 5, my output is 28. When I'm asked for b of 3, that means I'm looking at this function, b of x. I plug in 3 for x and see what I get. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. That means, given an input of 3, my output is 2 for the function b. For c, no matter what my input is, my output is 17. c of negative 1 is 17. c of 100, also 17. This is a function rule that does not include x, and so my output is always 17. Sometimes, instead of given x, I'm given the output. In this particular case, I'm being told that the output is 15. The output of this function is 15. I'm asked what input gives me an output of 15. I therefore set the function rule equal to the output and solve for x. I know that 2x minus 3 equals 15. It gives me an output of 15. So I will just use my inverse operations. 2x equals 18. X equals 9. So my answer is x equals 9. I can represent this with the entire function rule statement. M of 9 equals 15. This tells me for the function m with an input of 9, my output is 15. Just the same thing is happening in these other examples. I'm given the function rule. I'm given the output. I solve for x. So given the function w, this is an x. Given the function w and an output of 15, my input or my x must be 6. So if I plug 6 into my function, 6 minus 1 is 5, 5 times 3 is 15. That gives me an output of 15.